This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. Two of the best teams in... Hello everyone, great to have the pleasure of your company. Sadly, it's rather a damp day here in the French capital at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got action for you from the Champions League quarter-final. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Juventus.
Well, I've been looking forward to this one ever since they were drawn together. They're two excellent teams with a host of top-quality players. This should be a really interesting first leg.
Here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And this is how Juventus will line up. Wojciech Szczęsny begins in goal. Danilo starts alongside Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Filip Kostic plays with Juan Cuadrado in the wide positions. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Given away by Verratti. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
And he cuts inside. It has to be. Oh, did so well to deny him. Playing it in. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Well, pressure building. Another corner. And the short option preferred. Rabiot. He's got to have a go here. Well kept out. Played over. Well, the danger is still there. Vlahovic. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Real chance. He got a good palm on it. A Juventus corner forthcoming. Let's see about the delivery. Really getting stuck in. Rabiot. Getting the better of his opponent. Neymar! Oh, a save right out of the... Keane. And running it back. He's taken on his opponent here. Disappointing for the players of the centre that it didn't reach them. Now can they counter clinically? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Pogba. Attacking possibilities for PSG, but the danger averted for now. Moise Kean. Intelligent threaded pass here. Fabian! Brilliant save. Vlahovic. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Dusan Vlahovic and Kean. Here's Marquinhos. Neymar. And Neymar. Here's Mbappe. Well-timed tackle. So half an hour remaining. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Bodies forward and the break looks on. All hands on deck. Well, the supporters think it's on. Just couldn't capitalise there. Mbappe. And a good challenge to bring the end. Potentially a chance to do damage on the flank for Juve. Locatelli. And he takes it on. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Neymar. Giving the ball away. Progressive football from Paris Saint-Germain. They know a goal at this late stage might be decisive. Chances on. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Vitor Ferreira. Mbappe with it. Messi. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Full time then, and job done for PSG. They will carry an advantage with them into the second leg.
Well, I thought they deserved to win, but it was a really tight game. They just had that touch more quality when it mattered, and I would still fancy them to go through in the second leg.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
And they kick off this Champions League quarter-final first leg.
think you are coming here with that touch. I was good till hello, and heaven knows it was a rush. But a trip, little blip on your radar interferes so much. If I could, then I would, so far, so misunderstood. Crush. Every day away since I met you. Been daydreaming. Every day away since I met you. Each night. Been daydreaming. Can't shake the feeling. Been daydreaming. There's a time and a place to let good love go branches, but after time and the chase, I can't tell if it's lasting love. Been daydreaming.
Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're getting ready for a quarter-final second leg match in the Champions League. It is Juventus against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, this could be an absolute classic. Yes, PSG have that one-goal advantage, but I thought it was a very tight first leg. This could go right to the wire tonight.
And the starting lineup for Juventus. Wojciech Szczęsny begins in goal. Danilo starts alongside Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Federico Chiesa starts with Juan Cuadrado in the wide positions. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Now Paul Pogba. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Pogba. An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Stuart, what are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Short corner taken. Bonucci. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, they're trying to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Who can they pick out? On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Mbappe. He's taken on his opponents here. Verratti! And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and then it's a wonderful strike from Verratti. He hits it with such power, pace and accuracy. What a goal that is.
Well, now on aggregate, 2-0 they lead. Ramos. And they do like to press whenever they can. Kylian Mbappe. Good visualisation and execution. Well, a disappointing touch, really. And it's going to be a goal kick here. Federico Chiesa. Pogba. Locatelli with it. Committed challenge. Mbappe. And a touch of finesse. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And with that, the first half comes to an end. second and decisive leg of this Champions League quarter-final, and the second half begins. And green space galore for PSG. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Breaking at pace. Moise Keane. Oh, what an opportunity. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit. 2-1 is the aggregate lead. It's going to be a Juve throw. And a Juventus personnel change here. Oh, great attacking play. And across. And he's done well to tip it over the bar.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Alexandro. And the keeper did more than enough. And fired over by Angel Di Maria. Oh, he's lost possession. Plenty of support here. And he's kicked it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Short corner it is. Di Maria, well cleared away. Danilo. No problems for the keeper. Ramos. Verratti now. And giving the ball away. Can't miss, surely. And keeping it out.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out, but a goal here would change everything.
And the short option preferred. And whipped into the box. Body in the way. Denied once more. Fabian. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Di Maria. Well, options at the back post here. Still a chance. Oh, he's blocked it. Fabian. Could be a chance to break here. Mbappe. Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! And it should be the goal that gets them through.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the aggregate advantage, 3-1. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, over the two games, they played some really good football. Their passing had purpose, they had players who could run with the ball, and most importantly, their work rate was excellent.
Well, just the sort of performance they were looking for from the talented Kylian Mbappe.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. It's PSG. They take on Milan next on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Milan.
Well, this is what the Champions League is all about. Some of the world's best players, 2 excellent teams and a great stadium. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. And lining
big
up
moment here, Derek.
Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, just take a look at those stats.
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be? Milan get the game restarted. Can they come up with a coherent answer? Messias is with Florenzi. De Ketelare. And no problems at all for the keeper. And that's great work to keep it in play. Intercepting it intelligently. Charles De Ketelare. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. Giroud. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, what an opportunity. And there it is! A 2-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Messi. Mbappe with it. And continues his run. And let's give credit to the defending. Now options are plenty. Oh, he's through here. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
And there it is, the half. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Mbappe. Messi. Mbappe. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. A move of promise on the flank. Has eyes for goal. And a decent save. Full credit. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Let's see about the delivery. Benacer. And an astute piece of defending. Oh, he's lost possession. He's got to have a go here. Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Out of play then for a Milan throw. And Giroud now at the controls. Easy save. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Giroud. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And he's fired over the corner. Well, the danger is still there. Diaz. This looks threatening. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Nordi Mukiele. Neymar. Mbappe. Excellent defending. Benacer. Brahim. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can they hit on the break? Defenders need to cover. Mbappe. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And with that, the attack fizzles out. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And that's the end of the story for this match anyway.
There's someone here who laughs too hard at everything. There's someone.
The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe. He's been in terrific form. A big night at one of the most famous venues in world football. We're here at the San Siro. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Milan against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, PSG showed their class in that first game. They dominated midfield, they passed the ball with great purpose, and they worked so hard to win back possession. I'm sure we'll see more of that today.
Well, a good tackle. And Milan's lineup looks like this. Davide Calabria plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And the starting role in attack is handed to...
A big moment here, Derek.
Great defending here. Denied once more. Played over. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Oh, judgment error by the keeper. Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again. On aggregate, it's 3-1. Promising looking attack. Real chance. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
So the corner played into the box. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Well, they have the measure of it, the goalkeeper. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Delivering it. Well, he failed to get it away properly. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Kylian Mbappe. Lionel Messi. Really good challenge. Brahim. Benacer. Marco Verratti. Here's Mbappe. He's in with a chance. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Wasteful from Milan. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Mbappe. Well, he successfully got past him. Might it be Mbappe? Just cleared away in the nick of time. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Real chance. Well, it might still work out for them. And problem solved for now. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the San Siro. And they get the ball rolling. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Vitor Ferreira. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Well, disappointing end to the move. Can they hit on the break? Giroud. He's in behind. Oh, did so well to deny him. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. Well, he's given us away. Diaz. And he keeps going. Firing it towards goal and keeping it out. And over comes the corner. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, not the best clearance. Hernandez. Well, the keeper committed himself. Substitution time it is here. Now sending it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Benacer. Hernandez. No, high quality defending. Vitor Ferreira. Moving forward effectively. Mbappe. On to Fabian. Superb block. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Lionel Messi. Ferreira. Mbappe. Mbappe! And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! And on aggregate here, 4-1 is how it stands. A bit of running room now on the wing. So a throw-in for PSG. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Not what he was intending, bad pass. Rebic. Giroud! Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Goals galore on aggregate. 4-2 is the lead. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. The referee's whistle for full time, and Paris Saint-Germain will be in the final.
Well, it wasn't a great display from them today. I'm not sure they had the right approach, but most of their good work was done in the first leg, and that's why they're in the final. And what a final we can look forward to.
And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Denied once more. Oh, judgment error by the keeper. The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. Thiago starts with Jordan Henderson in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Diogo Jota. This is it, the Champions League final. They are underway. Who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe? Lovely work to get past his man. Oh, great defending. Messi. And space to attack. Mbappe. Well, a textbook interception. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot in him. His movement is excellent. And in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Flag raised for offside. And the advantage is with PSG. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. Ramos. Ferreira. Here's Ramos. Lionel Messi. Now with Fabian. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. He's in with a chance. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Mbappe. Vitor Ferreira. PSG looking dangerous. And he might be through here. Pivotal moment defensively. Kylian Mbappe. And PSG will have a throw-in. Verratti. Oh, they've lost it. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. And they scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, PSG get the ball moving again. How will they respond? And with that, the first half draws to a close. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. And a tidy tackle. Real chance. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And time for the change now. A fine block. Now how about the short corner? The delivery. Tremendous block. Can't miss, surely. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. And now the delivery. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one.
Well, as the stats confirm, PSG have had the lion's share of possession, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Defenders need to cover. This could level it. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Underway again here on the back of that leveller. Fabian. Committed challenge. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And he's in. And he takes on the shot. Good stop from the keeper. And maybe a chance for PSG now from this corner. Going short. Neymar. And using his strength to shield the ball. Oh, a vital save, and it remains all even.
Well, there you have it. He may just have saved his team here.
They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Really vital interception. Five minutes to go. Really good interception. And here come Liverpool. A goal at this late stage might settle things. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Not so late in the proceedings. Liverpool know they've got to make this count. No-nonsense clearance. That is that after 9... Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. And a fine tackle. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Mbappe. Strong but fair tackle. Luis Diaz. Delightful pass. A decisive clearance it was. This is Thiago. Thiago! Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Underway again. Liverpool hold the aces. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And they're making a change. Short corner favoured. Mukiele. So at the halfway stage in extra time, and 15 more minutes left. Well, who is going to come out on top? Let's see if we find out in the second period of extra time.
Well, those stats don't lie. Liverpool haven't controlled the ball, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. Messi. A sloppy pass. Artur. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Firing it in. Able to get a body in the way. Fabian. Well, do they have it in them to level this? Neymar. And with that, the attack fizzles out. 1 minute of stoppage.